It was only recently I reviewed the gorgeous and elegant MeisterSinger Unomat, link top right, and while being stunning, it was, as advertised, a novelty piece, and I wondered what an everyday, do-it-all MeisterSinger would look like. Well, it didn't take long, and not too shortly after, the Unomat was released, and I'm proud to have been trusted by Mad Associates, with one of the first few in Australia. And I was not disappointed when I got this one in hand. It's tough yet good looking, practical yet unique, and a more robust take on the brand's usual concept of single hand watches. The stainless steel case measures in at 43.5mm across. Yes, I measured it like all the pieces. It does look a bit bigger due to that glorious dial, and it comes in at a thickness of 13.6mm. Lug to lug is on the longer side, 50.7mm with a lug width of 22mm. There is a good mix of finishings on the case with brushed sides combined with a polished bezel and lugs that give it a refined sporting look. The biggest departure from the usual sleek cases we usually see is the addition of a hefty screw-down crown protected by well-executed crown guards. Strongly angled lugs help keep the longish lug-to-lug measurement at bay, and combined with a very wearable thickness of 13.6mm, it manages to remain comfortable and sleek on my 17cm wrist. Adding to the sport package, we finally see, a first I believe, is a 5-link Jubilee style stainless steel bracelet with folding butterfly buckle. The intricate mix of brushed and polished links plays very well with the finishing of the case, while still keeping a timeless look of its own. There was a small amount of taper from case to buckle and, as always, no micro adjustment available with this style of clasp. However, being such a clean and simple design, the Unomat is surely a candidate for multiple strap options, and MeisterSinger seem to think so as well, with a multitude of accessories available as alternative options. I could certainly see it on a tropical rubber option for those summer months, which ties in nicely with today's sponsor. Nah, just kidding, just messing with you guys. At the 3 position, there's a well-protected signed screw-down crown that aids in providing 300 meters of water resistance, is very easy to manipulate given its generous size, with winding of the Sellita SW400 movement being pretty smooth. Pulling the crown out to the first position allows hacking and date change function, while in the second you have the time changing capabilities. While being an automatic movement, a full wind provides around 38 hours of power reserve. On the reverse, there's a solid, screwed case back with the brand's logo etched, while beating away inside is the automatic SW400 movement as mentioned. This is a larger movement, allowing the date window integration to line up perfectly with the outer chapter ring. Details are just on point with this watch. It has a fairly standard movement with 26 joules running at a frequency of 4 Hz, but what makes it special is its anti-magnetic properties. The movement is enclosed by layers of soft iron referred to as a Faraday cage for protection. Combined with the brass dial, this makes the watch impervious to radiation from a plethora of electronic items with a rating of 24,000 ampere per meters or approximately 300 Gauss. For context, the international official anti-magnetic standard, which requires a resistance to a field strength of 4,800 ampere meters, which is roughly protection from a small fridge magnet. Why this is important? Well, at worst, strong magnetic fields can wreak absolute havoc on a watch's ability to maintain time, and usually needs to be demagnetized to start with. While it's not up there with some of the big boys like Rolex and Omega's specifically built watches, the Unomat certainly packs a punch given its price for just under €2,000 or around $3,000 Aussie dollars. Behind the domed sapphire crystal with anti-reflective on the inside, which must have a blue tint I'm pretty sure as shown in some of the images, we are met with an absolute matte black dial. There's a gorgeous steel blue option as well for those that find black a little dull. As with most classic MeisterSingers, it's a simple, clean, legible dial with the well-known glossy white double-digit numerals standing proud, along with an outer minute track with distinguishable 15-minute intervals. Adding to ease of reading are glossy markers in black at half hours and a very well integrated circular date window at the 6 o'clock position. Dial symmetry here is absolutely perfect harmony. The newly redesigned single needle shaped hand is larger and wider than previously seen and is a welcome addition in my opinion. I enjoyed this more beefy look and it brings the watch together in a rugged yet classic package. There is moderate faux patina on the hand and hour indices, but they are filled with reasonable superluminova lume, although I find reading a single hand watch at night nearly impossible anyway. The Unomat is a welcome addition to an already stellar lineup that MeisterSinger now have. They have managed to produce a more purposeful, tough and sporty take on their already well-established modern classic designs. It felt right at home on wrists, and I still have the same incredible feeling of personal freedom to be found in not having to think about and monitor your day down to the minute or second. It's also nice to know you can take the Unomat anywhere, anytime. Thanks for watching the review, I hope you enjoyed it. Please do all that good stuff. Like, subscribe and share. If you want to follow more daily content, head over to my Instagram page at Mr. Ace K Productions. Until next time.